Hi. We're going to talk about the next social skills lesson, which is maintaining a conversation. It's interesting when you look at the help books and some of the lesson plans out there, there's a lot of focus on how to start a conversation, how to join a conversation, two areas that we've already covered. And in addition to that, there's a lot of focus on how to end a conversation, which we'll get to in the next lesson. But there's not a whole lot of information out there on maintaining a conversation, or I should say, compared to the other parts of the conversation, it doesn't get a whole lot of attention. Yet, when you think about it, maintaining a conversation is probably the majority of the conversation. Even if you have a 2-minute conversation, which is relatively short, there's a few seconds in the beginning where you start or join, there's a few seconds in the end where you wrap it up and set it up for the next time. And then there's tons of time in the middle. So when we do this lesson with the children, we do focus in on how to keep themselves involved in the conversation. There's a lesson plan, of course, and in the next set of slides, you'll see how we'll walk through this lesson. With maintaining the conversation, there's basically 3 steps. The first one is really getting the children to remind them that they need to be showing their friends or peers that they are wanting to talk to them by periodically looking at the speaker's eyes, being quiet when the other person's talking, and having a relatively still body to show them that they're ready to engage them. The second step is really off of the how to interrupt lesson plan, where when your child is ready to jump into the conversation or stay involved, that they look for that pause in between people talking and to give themselves about a 2-second buffer to help them not interrupt when the other people are talking. Step number 3 under maintaining conversation is the heart of the lesson. It really comes from the staying on topic lesson plan we did a few weeks back. In this case, under maintaining a conversation, the children are using questions and various comments about the particular topic to stay involved in the conversation. The children rotate through various question starters and comment starters under particular topics. Some children feel apprehensive about this in order to really stay involved, so we even use topics that not everybody is familiar with. For example, a recent movie that might have came out, like Kung Fu Panda 2, for example, we could go through how you can ask a person how they liked the movie. Was it the same as the other movie? What was your favorite part? Who'd you see it with? You can make comments like, wow, I'd like to see that movie too. You can offer a compliment like, thanks for telling me about that. That sounds like a great movie, and on and on. So really getting the children comfortable just using questions and comments around a variety of different topics in order to maintain themselves in a conversation. To wrap up the maintaining the conversation lesson plan, there's a game that the children can also play, and this game will be used from time to time. You'll see that there's 3 different colors that a piece can move on. They roll the dice and they move a piece along this board. If they land on green, it is a question they have to ask about a particular topic. If they land on orange, it's a comment, and if they land on blue, it's going to be a compliment. The topics are decided in advance, and they're written down, and we try to help each child have 2 or 3 turns on a particular topic. So there's 2 or 3 rounds on each topic, and then we move on. So with this, you notice that there are roughly an equal number of green spots and orange spots, and so we help the children understand that in a conversation, when they maintain it, they will be balancing back and forth between comments and questions. Green for the question, orange for the comment. There is occasional blue square, which is when they land on that, they get into making an on-topic compliment. Harder to do when they're talking about something like going to the movies or having a future play date or what occurred over the weekend, to give a compliment in that scenario. But we introduce it now, and when we get into advanced complimenting, we help the children understand how they can make compliments with abstract topics when the topic is abstract. We have a little cheat sheet that they can use, so when they land on the square, whatever the color might be, they can quickly glance over. And the idea is just getting them used to kind of more of a flow of a conversation. You don't necessarily plan out ahead of time that you're going to ask 3 questions, and make 3 comments, and offer a compliment when you enter a conversation. So the idea is it's a little bit unpredictable as well. So when you play this game, it becomes a little bit unpredictable, but we get them just comfortable using questions, comments, and an occasional compliment in maintaining a conversation. Thanks.